Good morning from Something Sweet. We are so into Christmas prep. This morning, we're working on some things that would be really great for gift giving. Uh, the first thing, and we're going to do several of them, but the first thing we're working on this morning is hot chocolate mix that you can mix up and people can mix with water or milk and make their own hot chocolate. And it makes a really cute little gift. I'll show you what they look like when we get them all finished. Is that not cute? We got marshmallows and chocolate chips in there and a little tag. And what a cute little gift. Somebody would be really tickled to get a gift like this. Teachers, I don't know, whoever you think would enjoy a nice cup of hot cocoa on a cool morning, or by a fire at night. We live in Florida, so that's not going to happen to us that much, but it will, and it's easy. Most of what you need to make it, you already have in your house. It does use some powdered milk, which you may have to get. You may have powdered milk at your house, but I had to go. I had to go buy some. So, uh, one recipe, and I'm going to mix that up here in just a minute. We'll make two of these jars. Now, those jars can get a little bit pricey, but they look so cute. But you could also do it in little bags with ribbons if you didn't want to spend the money for these jars. These jars came from Amazon, as does everything else that I have pretty much. So you can decide that for yourself if you decide to make this, but it's just so cute. And cute is what I always go for. So let's look at what it's going to take to make this recipe. The first thing it will take is 2 cups of confectioner's sugar. We'll take 2 cups of confectioner's sugar, 1 cup of processed cocoa powder. I use Hershey's most of the time. Other times I do use other brands. I'm not using the dark. I'm using just the regular Hershey's cocoa powder. It will take 2.5 cups of powdered milk. You can get non-fat powdered milk. I wanted to go big or go home, right? I wanted whole milk uh, powder, so that's what I got. A couple of teaspoons of cornstarch, a little bit of salt, and then I'll whisk it together. And then I put it through the sifter so that any lumps that are in any of these ingredients will get sifted out. Once I do that, then I put it in the jars, top it with the chocolate chips and the marshmallows. I made my little tags to go on there, and it pulls together in about 15 minutes. A really, really cute little gift. So I'm going to measure out these ingredients, and then I'll come back and show you when I have it in the bowl. Oh, I'm going to do it in my sweet, sweet batter bowl that my sweet daughter Sabrina gave me some years ago. It's one of my treasures. So I'm going to be using that bowl this morning. Okay, we actually mixed a double batch because we're doing several of these, got some orders, and we've got some things we need to do. So we're making up a good bit. I made a double batch, and this really cute little bowl did not work. So we had to mix it in the Big Daddy bowl, which I love. I can use this. I use this for so many things. You wouldn't think I would because there's only two of us living here, but it's just so cool. So now I've got my sifter. I'm going to sift it into here. I knocked my microphone off. Let me get it back. Okay, we're going to get it back. Now we're going to sift it. I'll show you how we're going to sift it. You see those lumps in there? You can see that there are lumps of powdered milk. There's lumps of cocoa. We don't want that in our jars. It's still going to look a little bit like that because that powdered milk shows in those jars, but I think it makes it cuter. So we're going to sift some. We're going to start filling up jars. I don't know exactly how many we'll get, but I'll come back and show you when we get some more jars filled. So we're going to start sifting and filling. Sometimes things work out even better than you think. This made exactly the amount I wanted. So I have, if you look over here, I have 6 jars finished. I've got bows on them and I've got my labels on there. I've got one jar left to finish up. It doesn't have a bow or a label on it yet. I've got my ribbon cut. I made tags that have my logo on the front, something sweet, and on the back it tells how you would make this hot cocoa if you wanted to make it for yourself. It says use a fourth of a cup of the mix. You can use the marshmallows and chocolate chips if you want or not, and mix it with a cup. I used 8 ounces when we test tasted it of either milk or water. I used milk and it was delicious, but I think it would be good too with hot water because there's a fair amount of powdered milk in here. I wanted to show you a little bit about how I put the bows and labels on. On this jar, you can't put the ribbon on there the way I want it on there with the jar closed. So I unhinged it. I put my label on the ribbon. Could have done that before I got you with me, but I didn't. I'm going to have to turn this around so that I stuck my finger in it. All right, well, I put it underneath that little hinge, pull it around underneath the hinge in the front, and then I tie the ribbon. Nothing fancy. I got this ribbon. It's just, I use sheer ribbon. Obviously, you can use any ribbon that you want or no ribbon, however you want to do it. This is yours once you've decided to make it. Like I said, these little jars are so cute. I love jars. So these jars, I think, just make a really cute little gift. They can be reused and for a lot of different things. They can be refilled. But for a more cost-effective version, you could absolutely use a little Christmas bag. You could use just a plain bag and put stickers on it. You can do it any way you would like. So now I have 7 gift jars of hot chocolate mix ready to go. One more thing before I go, I want to show you. My sweet sister knows me pretty well. Sisters know each other that way. She had a little ornament that she said suited me to a T. Look at that. It's got my puppy. That's not the way mine looks, but it's got a puppy. It's got all the baking things on the top, little cupcakes, a pot on the stove, and some cookies, all the things. This will be another one of my treasures that will be with me as I bake. I love her so much. You guys have a great day. We'll be back. We've got some other things to make, and we'll be showing you all the Christmas fixings as we go. Merry Christmas, and I hope something sweet is happening at your house today.